Drawing the proportion of the face can be done in several different ways. I was taught to do it by making 2 circles and then joining them together to make the chin. But there is a more mathematical way that I'm going to show you here. So the first thing that you want to do is start by drawing a circle. Then you divide that circle in half and divide it in half again. Now all you're going to do is measure the height of that quarter at the bottom, and you add on the same amount and make a little mark. This is now going to be the bottom of the chin. You can use the pencil trick to figure out the exact proportions of that, or you can use a ruler. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Now I've got the bottom of our jaw. You can round that out as much as you want. Don't worry about making a mess right now, because we can clean that up later. You can always do your pencil lines really lightly and then erase them out later. So the next thing that you want to do is do the eyes. So for the eyes, it's going to be in the upper half of that circle that we started with. So we're going to cut that circle in half, and then we're going to half it again. And the next thing I'm going to do is draw a vertical line, cutting that circle in half down the middle. Now we have the center line for the face. Now what you want to do is put a mark halfway in each of those sides, and this is going to be the outside edge of the pupil. So you go ahead and draw the pupil in. That goes on the inside of that mark. And with eyes, you want to think about the idea that there's going to be the same width of each eye is going to be in the middle for the bridge of the nose. And our heads are actually 5 eyes wide. It's kind of creepy. Those aren't exactly even, but you get the idea. So you want to have them evenly spaced, and 5 of them make the width of your face. So go ahead and draw those eyes in. They'll be more accurate on paper, of course. Alright, so is everybody still following along? So the next thing is the nose. You get the nose by looking at the bottom of the eyes and the bottom of the chin. And the nose is approximately halfway between the chin and the eyes. It's roughly halfway and probably slightly above that line at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that mark in. The next thing you want to do is draw 2 vertical lines straight down from the corner of the eyes. And that's going to be the width of the nose. Okay, we took a bit of a pause to clean up the face a little bit, but now we can go on to do the mouth. So for the mouth, you want to measure from the bottom of the nose right down to the bottom of the chin. And again, you want to draw a line in half. That halfway mark at the bottom is going to be the bottom lip. And then once again, you want to take that and cut it in half again. And that new line is going to be the actual mouth. You got the bottom lip on the bottom, and the second line is the mouth. Now we can figure out how wide the mouth is by dropping 2 vertical lines straight down through the pupils. And that's going to be how wide the mouth is. Next up, you want to half that last final bit, and that's going to make space for the top lip. You can go ahead and add that divot in and join up the bottom lip. Now you have the mouth in the proper position. Finally, the last thing we want to do is add the ears. It is a bit weird, but the ears start at the height of the eye and go up slightly, and then come all the way down to the tip of the nose. Just do the one on the other side. Ears do apparently get bigger the older you get, so you might want to account for this depending on who you're drawing. The two last things that are missing are the hair and the neckline. The neckline is at approximately the outer edge of the eyes. So you can drop that line down, and that's where your neck is going to be. And the hairline is in the upper 2/3 of the forehead. But again, this is just a rough guide. Everybody's going to have a slightly different face. But once you get the basic proportions, you can start filling in actual features. And that's it.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.